Welcome to this moving meditation created to honor, celebrate, and complete the year. In this guided meditation, you'll take an inner journey through the year that you're completing or have just completed. It's not necessary that you remember specific dates from the year that's passed. We'll group the year into months, like January and February, or March and April. If specific dates or events come up during that time frame, that's perfectly fine. If no specific dates or events come up while reflecting and focusing on those couple of months, that's also fine. During the meditation, you'll also go through an outer or physical journey. You'll be asked to move around the room or the space that you're in a type of moving meditation. In doing this, you will tap into the natural wisdom that your body and the world around you holds as well. You may wish to focus on certain parts of your life, such as relationships, career, or health. Or you may just move through the meditation and see what comes up across the many different areas of your life. Be sure that you'll be undisturbed for the duration of this exercise and that you'll have space to comfortably move around. Allow any background noises from New York City, from the recording, as well as any noises in your own space, deepen your level of relaxation. Feel free to pause the recording at any time if you need more time for reflection or for movement. Let's begin in a comfortable position, either seated or lying down. And just close your eyes and gently begin to focus on your breath. Allow each breath to guide you deeper into your place, resting on the earth. Follow your breath as it moves in and out. Notice how your chest moves along with your breath. And follow your breath as it moves through your abdomen, sending a sense of warm relaxation down into your pelvis, down through your legs, down into your feet, and let that warm relaxation flow down through your head and your shoulders and your arms, down into your hands, and find yourself resting even more deeply on the earth. Now focus your attention on your heart center, directly in the center of your chest. Notice the space in front of your heart and to the sides of your heart and behind your heart. And follow your breath as it moves through your heart center, filling the entire space of your heart with warmth, with light, with a sense of peace, as if your heart center is filled with a soft golden light. And with your next breath, imagine a brilliant white light shining above you. Feel the warmth of this light as if someone who loves you very deeply is smiling upon you. And allow your breath to draw the soft, loving light in through the top of your head, down through your face, into your neck, draw this light down through your shoulders, and your arms, to your fingertips, and allow your breath to draw this same light down into your chest and your back, through your abdomen and your pelvis, down through your legs and your feet, filling your body with a sense of warmth, safety, comfort, and peace. And when you're ready, gently allow yourself to rise up and go to a space in the room or the area that you're in that represents January and February of this past year. Whatever part of the room draws your attention first is the place where you should go. Once you have moved to that location, reflect back on the months of January and February, and then choose a body posture that represents those months of the year. It may be that you remain standing, you sit down, lie down, or any other possibility. Let your body naturally take the shape that represents those months of the year. You may wish to be still or in movement. Just go with your instincts, trusting that whatever comes is perfect for you. Now, when answering these questions, know that if no information comes up related to a specific question, that you can just let that question pass and wait for the next one that gives you information and insights. Your insights may come in the form of words, images, sounds, body sensations, or any other possibility. Feel free to pause the recording at any point if you need more time. In January and February, what was important to you? What felt easy in these months? What felt challenging? Who were you being? If this part of the year were a type of music, what kind of music would it be? What are you most grateful for in these months? And when you feel ready, go to a space that represents March and April of this past year. Whatever part of the room or space that you're in that draws your attention first is the place where you should go. Once you've moved to the location, reflect back to the months of March and April. And once again, choose a body posture that represents those months of the year. You might remain standing, sit down, lie down, or any other possibility. You may wish to be still or be in movement. Just go with your instincts, trusting that whatever comes up is perfect for you. In the months of March and April, who was around you? What were you creating during this part of the year? What were you letting go of? What was possible? If these 2 months could be best represented by a kind of weather, what weather would it be? What do you appreciate most about these months? When you feel ready, go to another space in the room or area that you're in that represents May and June of this past year. Whatever part of the room or area that you're in that draws your attention first is the place where you should go. And now reflect back to the months of May and June. And then choose a position or a posture that represents those months of the year. You may wish to be in motion or be still. In these 2 months, what brought you joy? What weighed on you during these months? Who were you being? How are these 2 months different? How are they the same? What or who are you most thankful for from these months of the year? What would you like to carry forward from the months of May and June? And when you feel ready, move to a place in the room or area that you're in that represents July and August. Whichever place that you're drawn to is the place where you should go. And now, reflecting back on July and August, choose a body posture or position that represents those months of the year. In July and August, what made you feel alive? What surprised you? What were you desiring? were you becoming? What were you letting go of? And what do you appreciate most about this part of the year? When you're ready, go to a place that represents September and October of this past year. Move with your first instinct, and once you've moved to that location, reflect back on the months of September and October, and then choose any body, posture, or position that represents those months of the year. In September and October, what was beginning? What was ending? What was important to you in these months of the year? And what was not as important? What were you dreaming of during these months of the year? And what are you thankful for? And when you're ready, go to a space in the room that represents November and December of this past year. And once you've moved to that location, reflecting back on the months of November and December, choose a body posture, a position in movement or in stillness that represents November and December of this past year. And in these 2 months, what has brought you joy? What's been challenging? Who or what has supported you during these months of the year? And who or what have you supported during these months? If these 2 months could be an animal, what animal would they be? What are you most grateful for from these 2 months? And when you're ready, you're going to slowly journey through the months as a whole. Begin in January and February. And go back to the place that represents the beginning of the year. And just gently dance with the energy of those 2 months, whether it feels like it's more still or moving, And now return to the space that represents March and April. Allow the energy and the memories that are important to you to move within you and move through you. And now go back to the space for May and June. And allow yourself to remember what's important from these months and to release whatever does not serve you. And now go to the space for July and August. And flow with the energy of these months and the wisdom that you'll take with you. And then allow yourself to move to the place represented by September and October. And in the space of September and October, recall what is of essence from these months in your life. And now move to the space of November and December. And allow the energy of these months and your learnings to rise up, move inside you, and be released. And now find one last space that represents the year as a whole. You may wish to come to a seated position or to lie down. As you complete the journey through this past year, what are you honoring in yourself? If this past year were a chapter in your book of life, what would you name it? From this past year, what wants to be released? What no longer serves you? What wants to be nourished? What do you want more of? And what wants to be celebrated? And what are you most grateful for? Good. And now take a soft, deep breath in and a gentle exhale. And slowly allow your fingers and your toes to move as you bring yourself and your awareness back to your position on the earth. And take another deep, soft, rejuvenating breath. And gently stretch. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. You may wish to spend a bit more time in this relaxed meditative state, or you may wish to journal about your experiences. May you be blessed.